What is up, everyone? What is popping? Wow, I just said something that I think Logan Paul says. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. I don't know if you noticed, but I did get a haircut, and after a haircut, I do feel very refreshed for some reason. Got my coffee French press here. I don't know if you guys are coffee addicts like me, but I drink coffee in the middle of the day. It is currently, well, can't see it there, but it's 5 p.m. drinking coffee. Anyways, I wanted to make this video to tell you kind of like, you know, I won't tell you my entire story. I want to keep this video short. Basically, I'm telling you why I started driving for Uber and for Lyft, and exactly what Uber and Lyft has done for me, because I'm in this Facebook group, the Uber and Lyft drivers Facebook group that I created, and we have like 1,000 members, and somebody the other day posted, hey, share with us, like, you know, why do you drive for Uber and Lyft? And I, got me thinking. And then also the other day I was talking with my buddy, shout out to the Rideshare hacker, Nicholas Newsom. Him and I were talking, I like to talk with people just about driving. So if you guys want to chat ever on the phone, hit me up. I'm more than down to chat. Cause I feel like, this is kind of like our co-working space, and I've met a lot of you guys already. So anyways, I was telling him like why I started driving for Uber and Lyft, and like I like to keep my channel super positive, and I know a lot of other like channels like to complain a lot about Uber and Lyft, but I was telling him like, I like to stick true to myself, and like Uber and Lyft has been a great opportunity for me, so that's why I'm always like so uplifting. Basically, all right, we're already at 2 minutes. I want to keep this video like as short as possible. Because a lot of you guys have been saying, oh, you ramble on too much, I know. I don't edit any of my videos. Well, I do a little bit, but anyways, so the reason I started driving for Uber and Lyft, it's like kind of insane. So I was like, I think I just turned 21. I was partying, I was going out to like the clubs. I was a photographer for a nightclub. In school, I was a photographer at a day club, doing videography at music festivals and stuff. The money, it was really fun, don't get me wrong, but like I was not making good money. And I was spending way more than I, was making. And then after I kind of quit the whole photography thing and just kept going out, spend $200-300 a night, over and over again, just buying random stuff. I was trying to be an actor, so I spent $1,000 on my demo reel, another $300-400 on my headshots, paying for classes. Like, I was spending out of control, and I had 2 credit cards. I had a Discover credit card and one through my Bank of America account. And I think at one point I was like, I maxed out my Discover one, and then my Bank of America one, I had just maxed it out. And I was trying to request more money on it because I had no more money, because I wasn't really making any money with the whole photography thing because I quit. And I was trying to get, so it was like $3,000 on one and then $3,000 on the other, so it was like $6,000 in debt, in credit card debt. And I was trying to increase it so I could get in more debt, so I'd have more money. And it was like, one time I did a cash advance on my credit, which if you guys know anything about finances, that's horrible because you have to pay huge interest and there's like fines and stuff. All of a sudden, and I had just bought a car. The car was only $5,000 on a loan, which was a horrible idea to buy it on a loan, but I did. Thank gosh, it wasn't more money. So I had all this debt, and I was like, shoot, I need to, get rid of all this debt. Because I was, for one, it's not good to have debt, but two, I was making payments. Like, 1 week it was the credit card, next week it was the other credit card, the next week it was my car payment, and then it was like I had school to pay for, and on top of where I'm living and my food, and literally just like I felt like I was being crushed by this debt. And also, thank God, whatever, however you want to call it, I started listening to this guy named Dave Ramsey, which maybe you guys have heard me talk about before. And he like hates debt. He hates credit cards, hates car loans, whatever. He like changed my life, my financial philosophy. And basically the reason I started driving for Lyft in the first place, in Uber, was to pay this stuff off. You know, all of a sudden I just had to change. It was like, you know, I was feeling crushed, and then all of a sudden it was like, all right, let me change, let me fix this. So I got my job working at a school, which I'm sure you guys have heard before. Also working at Nike. My girlfriend is gonna think this is funny. Ex-girl, well, whatever, however you want to call her. I know you're watching, maybe you're not watching this, but so I started driving, and so I would get off work and I would drive for Lyft, drive for Uber, pay off my credit card. My goal was to pay off my first credit card, which was $2,000. That was my goal. So I was driving, you know, every week. I think I averaged like 600 bucks on of just Lyft, and I would literally take 600 bucks and just shove it on that account, on that credit card. A couple months go by, or maybe a month or two go by. I pay off that credit card. Still have another credit card with 3,000 bucks. I'm like, are you serious? I've already been working so hard. I have another credit card, and you know, in the meantime, I'm still paying my car payment. So I'm like, like a couple months go later, and I'm like making dents on that, you know, other stuff, acting stuff comes up. I buy a camera for like 1,500 bucks because I thought that was a good idea. And I don't know, I was just like still like not quite there. And after a while, like I started driving, or kept driving. I finally pay off that second credit card. Well, I actually got, this was actually interesting because once I started driving, it really showed me that my income level could potentially be way higher than I originally thought. You know, first I was just working like minimum wage job, like part-time, and I was, you know, you're not making much money, you're making a couple $100 a week, and like, you know, you can't really make a dent on your debt. So I was like, all right, well, let me drive for Lyft on top of that. And then my income went up, and then while I was doing that, I applied for another job at a hotel. That job was paying me like 16 bucks an hour, and I could work like 40 hours a week there. So, you know, I'm actually now making more income and doing Lyft and Uber on top of that. Now I finally start making good, like, I wouldn't say good money, but like enough money to get ahead. So I pay off my, my second credit card, and now I'm working on my car. And after keep driving, you know, I'm working. I kind of stopped driving for Uber and Lyft as much because I'm making more money at my job. And like we talk about on the channel, and like what the Rideshare Hacker does, like driving for Lyft and Uber is like a journey. Like it's almost like a roller coaster. Like sometimes you really need it, and sometimes you're like chilling, like just do a couple hours a week, you know, and create maybe like an extra 100, 200 bucks a week helps a lot. If you're already making like, say 500 bucks a week, you know, that's 500 bucks a week on your normal job. Plus now you're up to 700, 800 bucks a week, 1,000 a week. Or if you want to do like 40 hours a week plus 30 hours a week on Uber, like this is not like a long-term strategy. Usually, like, well, for me, when I first started, it was like a sprint. It was like, get me out of these credit cards. So now, guys, this is my phone case. I'm not gonna show you my cards, obviously. This is my entire wallet. I mean, I only use cash, which is like kind of like, I don't actually have really, you know, well, I do have some cash here. I don't use this anymore. This is all in my bank. I just took some out because I just got my hair cut and I had some left over. But all I use is my debit card. I don't cut up my credit cards, don't have any credit cards, don't have any car payments, 0 car payments. The only thing I'm paying for is my cell phone bill, which is like, now I have Gig Mobile, which is like, what, $12 a week, which I don't even notice it because it's so cheap. And then my rent and like health insurance and stuff. But like, basically I just wanted to like tell you guys why, like where this all came from, and like why I always talk so highly of Uber and Lyft. And like, yes, I do understand that there are problems and that like sometimes you're not making like tons of money, but to be honest, because I do like to be transparent with you guys, I'm not a full-time driver. I'm not putting in 50, 60 hours a week. I do it for extra income. And when I have a goal that I need to meet, like when I look at this shirt, this shirt or this jacket here, this is designer, guys. I know, like, who cares about design? This jacket was like 450 bucks. But like driving for Uber and Lyft, I have that extra money where like I really wanted it. And I am allergic to polyester, so I wanted to get a 100% cashmere jacket. And now I can do that. And like, yeah, it's not the smartest thing in the world, but I bought it with cash. I didn't put it on my credit card. Basically, I'll keep this video short. I'm gonna end it right now, but that's it, guys. That's the reason why I started driving. So if you hear me in the future, or if you go back and watch my videos and you hear me say like how much of a great opportunity I think Uber and Lyft is, now you know why. Because it's helped me tremendously. It's helped me get out of financial ruin. Like, guys, you don't know, but every day, like one day I had $3 in my bank account and I wanted to buy like something. I wanted to buy like, I don't know, I was like at the DMV and I needed to like renew my license or something, and it was like $12, and I literally drove for Lyft, paid for that, so I got $8 more, then went back to the DMV. Like, guys, that's how I was living, not even paycheck to paycheck, but day to day. So thank you, Lyft and Uber, like if you're watching this. But also, guys, now you know why I'm like, Uber and Lyft is great. Like, definitely, I recommend it to everyone. Like, just try it out. It will change your life, even if you don't do it forever. Like, get your sign-on bonus, whatever, try it out. It's also fun, but it's also like, it's more of like a teaching mentality for me, and maybe for you, to like how to just increase your income and show you that like literally the sky's the limit, you know, just to take control of your finances. And if you guys have been driving, like, let me know, like, how has Uber and Lyft helped you? What has it helped you, or like why did you start driving? Let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And you guys are the best. I will talk to you all soon. This has been another episode of the Rideshare Hub. All right, bye guys.